how's it going? This is Justin. Welcome to another edition of Petty Talk Podcast. I'm here with the regulars today, Kilo and Jay.
Yo.
How y'all doing?
Fine. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll get some people on here. But, man, I know Jay just found out, but I had some life stuff going on. I didn't really I had a serious death in the family.
Oh, man. Sorry.
And I don't really, I don't put a lot of stuff out on social media. Shit, it took a couple days for Jay and stuff to realize. So, man, this first part of the new year has been rough, man. It's been tough. And I appreciate you guys being who you are to me.
Yes,
I appreciate my workers and everybody who knew what was going on for all your support and everything that's going on. But, man, we hit the ground running. We started Challenge Cup last week.
How was it?
Or first week. It was good, man. But BSC, it's crazy because the BSC, it's a BSC event.
Oh, yeah.
There's sellouts, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think for the Challenge Cup, they only had 30 some teams.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird because it was a BSC event, but it didn't feel like BSC.
I didn't go.
It didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like the vibe, everything. And I don't know if it's because of the location. I don't know if it's because of the seriousness of Challenge Cup or, what it means.
No, it's the atmosphere.
But it's
you
different.
puts the handcuffs on them.
I could chime in a little bit when Jay's finished, too.
Yeah, there's no, in my opinion, there's no BSC atmosphere when they go play the U-Trip side.
Mm-hmm.
They make them turn off the music, won't want them stand outside the dugout. There's no hype man. There's no nothing. Everything that makes the BSC atmosphere on the field what it is, they don't allow them to do it.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it was good though. Business was good. It was a little bit slow. But they helped us because there was another tournament.
It was D and
D&E tournament that added another 60 some teams.
Wow.
So it really it panned out and it was good. It's good to be back, man. I had to go home. I had a funeral and stuff on Friday.
Oh man!
So this is how crazy it was. So I went back Thursday, had the funeral Friday, caught a red eye out, missed my layover, got in at 3 something in the morning. I stayed up. Pressed some shirts and stuff, left the house about 6:30, 6:45, went to Vieira all day, then didn't get home till 9 o'clock at night. No sleep.
That's nice.
No, Saturday. That was my Saturday into Sunday.
I'd been napping in a tent.
But I couldn't know. But I will say.
Hey, how much is this? That's what I would have got all day.
I couldn't though, but I will say that obviously we're growing as a business and shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, Joe, I went down there. Joe had been there since Thursday. She has her own little team, she's full manager mode. She has her own team. She went down there Thursday, got everything set up, was open Friday. I get there Saturday, and when I talk about well-oiled machine, bro, we never had a setup like this.
That's good.
I'm talking about everything laid out. I'm talking about we switched, not a POS system, but how we take our orders and stuff with the card reader. Scanning, keeping track of inventory, bins where they're supposed to be organized, labeled, so you can go grab stuff in a thing. Everything was it was on point. Literally, she doesn't need me. They're at a point right now where they do not need me, which is good because recently I fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Jay knows about it.
Yeah.
So recently I fucked up an order bad.
Oh.
And it was an order.
Oh, it was an order.
It was an order. And I fucked up.
The other ones are normal. No.
What's the other fuck up I did?
Waking the fuck out on Joe and Ash.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a couple weeks behind.
But no, I just have so much going on.
Yeah.
And I'm so used to, for over 2 years, I did everything by myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, I'm so used to, if something doesn't work, if something doesn't happen, I just figure it out.
Right.
And no matter how I do it, shit always gets done, but it doesn't mean it's always the right way.
Right.
You know what I mean? And fortunately for me, I have the workers that I have, they hold me accountable. There is no, the conversations we have, I don't think I could have with anybody else. You know what I mean? And they hold me accountable and say, hey, no, you're fucking up. And it also affects us. And that's something that I had to do. So I had a big order that I didn't necessarily drop the ball on it, but I just I wasn't thorough enough because I had so much going on. And I called Jay about it because this is my first real fuck up in two and a half years. I had to call him because I needed I'm getting points of view because I'm at the point now where I can accept. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can.
You can take constructive criticism.
Yeah, and because I want to be better.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and I want everything that we have to last. So. And this new year just been rough between that and then I had to fuck up and then it's been crazy. I mean, business is good.
Yes, sir.
But Yeah.
Well, at least that
It started off a little intense.
at least to let you know that you got some good when Joey and Ash.
Yeah.
got
And
some
we
good
hired a
people
new
in your
we have someone new starting today too.
Oh,
Yep.
good. So that means it's expansion, right?
Yep. We got
So
a
that's
new
good.
employee start today too. So I mean, it's
good.
Yeah, it's good. It's stressful though.
Okay, so I'm gonna chime in while we're still on the topic of the BSC
Yep.
weekend. I think this is the first one I did not go to. Like I decided not go this time. I was supposed to go, but I think it's a lot of things all in together, right? Some of what stuff Jay said is true, but I think more now economically is the timing of it, right? It's right after New Year's. Then you have this tournament, and then in 2 weeks you have Panama City.
Yeah. And that's tough because that's an actual season event.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like in Vieira, you guaranteed, family or not, you guaranteed to spend over $300 no matter what.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
I
That's
said
gas.
over. That's
Yeah,
just
that's
the
gas.
minimum, right?
Yeah.
That's just the minimum. And then you turn around to Panama City. That's a big city kind of place too.
Yeah.
So that's for a lot of people that go all out for their kids and their family to turn around and do that for the top of the year. And I never talk down about the BSC. You know that. But the thing is, you doing all of this just for a medal, right? See, when it first started, it was more about pride.
Yeah.
Right? It was pride. You had in comp, we had like eight to 10, I think 8 to 10 teams the first year in comp.
Yeah.
In comp, the reason why I didn't go, because I was gonna go for 4 teams. It was 3 Florida teams. I was gonna play with.
Florida playing Florida.
It's so watered
And it's
down now.
wild because California still won it.
Bruh.
I think
That's correct.
Oh, okay,
I'm talking
okay.
about comp. I'm on comp. 'Cause that's what I play. Comp was 3 Florida teams and 1 Georgia team.
Yeah.
And the 1 team don't really count because it's a Hispanic. That's not even part of BSC. It was like
Hispanic
just
team.
to give it like a team doesn't make it. They let because at first the Florida Hispanic, because Jay used to play with them. They used to play in their own division. So the winner of that play the winner of BSC comp, and that'll make it more like a. But now this year it was like last year too. It was implemented because it's nothing like no team. So this year it was literally. Last week it started with 4, and Georgia, I always got the inside plug. So I got the call like, hey man, I need your help. I said, what's going on? I said, can you help me get back my money? I said, huh? I said, as we speak, I have guys leaving the Georgia group chat right now. I said, oh shit. Okay, all right. So I'll make a call to, whoever need to be calling is like, direct it to Philip. Who's the guy? Philip?
Jim? Philip?
Yeah. So it was directed, it was like, yeah. So Pillar informed the guy that paid the entry fee, like, bro, it's like
That's dead.
It's dead. The bracket's out. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I learned something new. So once the bracket's out,
it's dead.
You dead in the water.
Dead in the water.
Right? So I knew that from Tuesday. That's why I told you.
Even if you don't pay, even if you don't pay and that bracket is out, you're responsible to pay.
Oh wow.
And if you don't pay, you will be suspended.
Oh wow.
And everybody on that roster.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Shit.
Yep.
So I got the heads up before the coaches of comp and 40s. I'm like, hey, Georgia, they still gonna do the thing? They was like, yeah, we still gonna do 3 teams. I am not. That's the only.
You could have came and worked the tent, but you're selfish.
Joe,
I'm
gonna let you know that.
He always wants free shit, Joe. He always wants free shit, but he could have came and worked the tent because Joe was playing.
Yeah.
So I had to work the tent by myself sometimes because she was playing.
Let me get into
selfish.
Let me get into my thing. Let me get into my thing. Right. So that's the one thing is a blessing about this.
You're right, Elijah. They should have.
That's the one thing about this injury was a blessing. It took me away, and I'd say this in a group chat with y'all only, it took me away from the game and made me get more perspective on what's important, right? So in my mind, and then I also had some personal stuff where my wife had to get out of state, right? So I had my daughter. So I'm like, I am not driving. I'm not going to a 2-day to play 2 teams my first time back to spend money for those 2 teams. Like that don't make no sense. That didn't make sense to me at all.
No, it doesn't. But you could have worked.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think about that part of the working part. But I was just thinking more of, like I said, everything like was just last minute stuff. So that's how I ended up doing. Like I told you, I just put the team in. I put the bat signal up on Tuesday for that Friday night. I'm like, Friday night, Jacksonville.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay, we're going to get into it now.
Not a single text message.
So I made a call. I was doing my rounds, and I got a call. Me and Jay got our own team.
Who said that?
I called Johnny. I said, Johnny, y'all got your own team going on? Johnny like, yeah, me and Jay. Jay with you, right? He said, yeah, me and Jay. And so let me know. He did say, you could come run with us if you can't find enough players. That's what he said. I could have played with y'all, but that's why I didn't. I called Johnny. I was like, it don't make any sense to call Johnny to call.
I knew that already. I was just giving you shit.
So I
knew I was trying to get if I would have got home when I was supposed to get home, I was probably gonna pull up because like Johnny and Jay, a couple other people like, man, like you get back home, you know what I mean? We're gonna be at Ringo, get out the house, come chill with us, and like it was tough, man, like because everything happened Christmas Eve,
man. Sorry,
and then Joe and Ty and Ash came over like on Christmas and spent most of the day with me.
That's good.
So I wasn't alone and stuff, you know what I mean? And then New Year's, I mean, we were prepping to get ready for Vieira anyway. So New Year's, you know what I mean?
Just busy as shit.
Working, you know what I mean? Joe was loading up. It got so crazy, bro. Like we normally get a trailer, right?
Yeah.
Joe went and rented a U-Haul truck.
Oh, wow. That would load it down.
Yeah, like rented a truck, drove it down. But like even in that situation, she's like, Justin, you know, because we haven't bought our trailer yet because we're waiting for the guy. And she was like, hey, this is going to save us money. Like because Vieira, now that we're in there, they gave us like a little, can you see them containers?
Yeah.
So like we don't have to move our stuff. Like our stuff is still set up right now. We're still down there. So when we walk in.
Back.
Oh yeah, we're at all the Challenge Cups. So when we come back down there, Wednesday we'll go down there. We'll just get everything set up to reopen up on Thursday.
That's cool.
We don't have to redo it. So she was like, Justin, I'm going to rent a big truck. You know what I mean? We're going to take everything down. We're going to load it. We're going to bring the truck back, drop it off, and then we'll rent it again when it comes time to pick it up and bring it back. We'll do it like that. That's why we're not going to go work Panama City. Right, we're not gonna. We're gonna go chill. Joe's gonna play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I may go up there and chill because I'm with Access at Night and stuff too. So I may go chill, but we're not gonna work the BSC for two reasons. One, like you touched on earlier, they're already spending a lot of money to go there.
Right,
a lot of money. So when you factor that stuff, it's not like a Columbus trip where 90% of people are driving. right. Yep. So when you factor that in, and you're talking business sense, like you know what I mean, like shit, they just spent $1,200 this weekend. You think they gonna come and fucking spend $500 that thing? No, you know what I mean. So like it just, and with us driving, if we packed our stuff from Vieira and drove it from Vieira to Panama City, you're talking 7 hours.
Right.
You know, because it's 4:45 from here. So you know it's just not.
What I would say to do is, like, I know you got the truck. I just put like hats, like little minor stuff. Shit. You know, somebody gonna see you like, hey, you got shorts or you got
that's true.
Stuff.
That's true.
I walk with like beanies. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but beanies. I'll say beanies,
that's
hats,
a good
like
point. Yeah,
little
like
small stuff. Because somebody gonna see me like, yo, you got any hats?
Yeah,
you got any
or
beanie?
just some sweatshirt.
You get what I mean? Because you know, Panama City be hot on Friday and Saturday night it's 40 degrees.
Man, I gotta check the weather, make sure we ain't gonna get rained out.
I got caught up. Remember when I got caught? I never told this story. You know about this story, huh?
What?
Man, we went down there One World. Right? Okay, so that Panama City World, right?
Caught assed out.
First of all, from time we was in the house, this dude got a call. What time did your phone ring, bro?
Oh, you talking about the hurricane season?
Yeah.
Joey said we ain't bringing shit. She said go to the website, goddamn.
Okay, well, shit, hey, all right.
It was WSL Worlds with Beckham.
And the hurricane, that's when you
hurricane season. I was on the road. I was, and this is all Panhandle. So even though Panama City was still okay, Pensacola got leveled, Mobile, Alabama, the whole Panhandle, right? So I'm up in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, staging with these 115,000 pound generators waiting on emergency calls. So I'm in contact with Billy and Ty Beckham. Hey,
I don't know.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. And they're like, listen, man, do what you gotta do. No problem, we'll figure it out. The night before, we played at like 10 a.m. The night before, I get a call to go drop my unit off in Pensacola. I go drop it off at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I bobtail all the way over to Panama City. I called Marcus, I think.
I don't know.
Marcus Jamel.
Yes.
I called Marcus Jamel. Hey, yo, is there any RV parking?
That's right.
That's right. He goes, yeah, over by the lake. I said, all right, don't tow me. I got this big ass purple semi. Don't tow it.
Yeah.
He's like, all right,
Hayes.
I got you, right? So I put a note in the window and everything. Put Marcus's number. I'm site director. Call him. Do not touch. And I show up at the house like 3 hours before we got to get up. I'm passed out in a chair
and
in the front door.
I'm in the living room with him.
And then my phone just keeps ringing because I have other trucks with other units and I got to move them. Dude, I'm pacing back and forth, and I smoke cigarettes.
That's when he was on the cigarette.
Yeah, but I went through 3 packs in 4 hours.
I'm like, God damn, is that possible? I was like, hey, what made it worse is one of his workers, because the guy who plays softball.
Oh shit.
We could call names. Fuck it. Jit was working for him then, right?
Yeah.
So he had Jit on call too. So he like, hey, I might need you to da. And like, Jit don't want to like cooperate. So
because he did the same thing I did. He had to drop his off and he was free. I said, yo, while you're not attached to nothing, right, standby, you could go play with your team.
Yeah.
As soon as that phone rang, you got to go. That's the only stipulation. Man. And he was being combative. Man. I'm sitting there looking around. What the fuck?
Hey, my boy putting them back. Like I said, look, all I did was, this how you know I was a real friend. I don't even like cigarette smoke. He was out us like this next to him the whole time.
He for sure got secondhand smoke that day.
Like, I just want to make sure he good.
Yeah.
So then,
you're lucky I ain't there. I would have. You ain't smoking no cigs around me, but I listen to you. But we're not dealing with that cigarette smoke.
So
I was outside.
He was outside. He was outside. I just was with him. And then on top of that, now we played. Like I said, it was a perfect day Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday come, Panama City strikes. Out of nowhere, it get cold and rainy.
40 degrees.
Nobody brought no jacket, nothing like that.
I did. I went to my semi and got all my shit.
So this is when Milstead played with us that weekend.
Okay.
So Milstead,
I got a story about him too.
Milstead was leading off. I was hitting second, and it got cold like that. And the island dude and me went to dog shit. Yep. You hear me? The last 3 games of the night, every game I start off with a double play. Every time.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, when we did it, we won.
Beat the shit out
so Milstead was like, that's how I know Mills was petty. He was like, well, shit don't move him because we winning. So I as well start the game off with a double play, keep it rolling.
We was rooting for it. So the next day it was still chilly in the morning.
I hit good. We played a circuit team.
Milstead got a single. The whole team came out there. Come on, kill, roll that double. Come on.
I said, no, I'm going to hit. And I said, I'm going to hit. This is a black team we going to play. And then I hit good that game. And guess what? We lost.
Yep.
That shit crazy.
But like, while we on the topic of softball, Jay came over. What day was that? Like last week sometime, like Wednesday or Tuesday night. Jay came over and we were touching base on the shade bat.
Oh,
the perfect boom. Oh, right. So they still dropping. So you're not really
perfect boom.
Okay, so they got a podcast. They got a really good following too.
Okay,
you know what I mean. So they have a.
They didn't, and then they did this clickbait shit, and now they do.
Like, who's the guy? Okay. Like, that guy play ball? Like,
I don't know him, never heard of him before. A lot of people never heard of this dude, but I guess he played with.
Oh, he played ball.
Yeah, he played with D2E, their B team.
Oh, Down to Earth? No. Yeah, Down to Earth, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He played with their B team. I think he won B Worlds with.
Oh, okay.
With that team.
I thought that guy played. I thought the one guy. I know the one guy. What's his name? Dianatis.
Oh, Dianatis is good.
So Dianatis is certified.
Yeah, he's certified. Yeah, he got his own.
But the other dude, what's his name? Gino or Gio or something?
It's Eugene something.
Yeah.
So I don't know the guy personally. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know his situation, his story, but from what I got, what was brought to me, so he has a lot of money. Like I'm talking millions, right? He has a lot of money, and he was buying his way
to teams or something?
On teams.
I heard the same thing.
So that's what I heard. I heard he was buying his way to teams. That's how he got on the conference, was by basically saying, hey, I'm going to help fund it. Right. But he wasn't like on the team name, nothing like that. It was just behind the scenes. Hey, get me on. Right. So I hear that's where that guy came from.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like I said, this is no knock on him. This is no knock on their podcast. We're not doing that.
No.
But what I'm saying is, and now like Jay and I were talking, and it's becoming more because if you look, their shirts and stuff that they have on, that they wear their posts and stuff, it'll have like USSSA, and then it has like an eggplant emoji.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like go on their post. There is several pictures that they have taking shots at USSSA.
Yeah,
right.
That has to do with Junior going a perfect game.
So we touch based on that though. So do we think that they are trying to discredit
U-Trip?
Yeah, 100%.
The conference and U-Trip because of a potential perfect game buyout?
I see what you're saying.
So, and I think that's what it is. It was great clickbait. They shot through the roof. They shot through the roof. I wasn't
following it.
And now they're dropping, it's weird because they're dropping names, but they're dropping names of people that combated them.
Yeah.
Right. That went and commented, or what, if you notice, you notice some of the people that went and commented against them or said something, gave them backlash, they are, their name is popping up on these lists.
For real?
And they keep dropping these lists. And now I did hear from somebody else that the list is real. Now, whether it came from, it's on.
Okay, so what is the, like I said, I'm part of the population of softball that don't give a fuck and wasn't like, that's not entertainment for me. So, what is the, is like, like a list, like the list,
allegedly at first, they were suggesting that this list came from Rob Maya himself.
Oh, okay.
And they were suggesting these are people that on the conference at the highest level that were swinging shade bats.
Okay.
And it was known, like, and I'm not talking about just like one or two here. These people are buying these bats in mass.
All right.
And originally, and they started coming after Rob because they said, Rob, I actually did some digging after. And they said the biggest issue with Rob that they had was supposedly he was shaving kids' bats.
That been going on for years, though. Not to say Rob did it.
Yeah, not to say Rob did it, but he was like,
he got videos.
That's been going on for years.
My point to that is, I don't think a kid has ever put a bat in the mail to send to a bat shaver.
No,
they got to the parents.
Yeah, the parent does.
So who gives a fuck?
Right. Yeah. So I guess that was their main thing. They're not even saying they want to clean up softball, but they're saying, so they were coming at Rob like he was just a scumbag, right? Which, because this is his business.
Right.
Yeah.
This is what he does. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's what I don't get.
I don't get that part.
So that's like saying if you're a stripper or you do something like I'm going to fucking judge you. That's how you're making your money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe even if it's something that I don't agree with, who are you to be like, hey, I'm going to blast this person because this is how they make their money? No.
But like Jay said, what 10-year-old is going to say, hey, Rob, let me holler at you, shave it. Like, why are y'all looking at Rob and not looking at the parents? That's my thing about this whole situation.
And the guy is with Perfect Game, which is one of the largest baseball, if not the largest baseball organization in the world. Right. So, hey, fix your own shit.
Stuff.
Worry about that.
Like, what the hell?
Like, you know what I mean? He's gonna what he doesn't understand is that while they're doing that, they're also helping his business.
Oh,
right. It's like, he got the good shit. Oh, that's the guy?
That's the guy?
I heard about him, but I didn't know.
If they would have just kept it broad, because there's a ton of different people that shave bats and do shit.
Right.
But when they say, okay, they acknowledge Rob as being the GOAT.
Oh, yeah.
So now you're also increasing his business and his sales.
I know his business phone is on fire.
Like, and I don't understand it. I don't understand, like, why... fuck, the live keeps going in and out. I don't know, like, it's back now.
Then tune into the pod.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The live keeps going in and out. I don't know what the signal is in the pod today, but.
Goddamn Mint Mobile.
I switched over.
You were messing with me?
I actually switched over to AT&T.
Oh, I'm a T-Mobile.
I took the whole business over to AT&T.
When we was on the
you fucking with me?
His shit was going on.
Oh, yeah.
I said, the T-Mobile. I don't know what's going on with these phones, man.
But so now there's supposedly another list. And now, I don't know if it was because they wanted them to get on the show.
Oh, like try to bait him in, like reel him in type?
Like
everything seemed like baiting.
Yeah.
Okay. So not only is it not a real list, it's literally screenshots of people's profile with no proof.
But hey, to be fair, we both did our research, and I will tell you that I have pretty credible. Not that it came from Rob. Not saying it came from Rob, but I'm saying that they have names on a list.
Okay.
That's what I have got multiple people that have confirmed, hey, this list does exist.
Okay.
It's just a matter of how they're going about exposing it and how they're going about putting it out is not the right way, because what they're doing is they're screenshotting friends lists and they're screenshotting stuff instead of actually putting the real list out there. But I do hear, and I'm not backing it, I'm not saying it's me, but I have heard from multiple sources that the list is real, that it is serious.
Okay.
But I also hear that some of the names on the list are older, right? Okay. Not as much as many current people. And someone who I was speaking to about it actually brought up something really, really good. And they said, you know what? Yes, there's a ton of people that swing shade bats. But what a lot of people don't understand is a lot of those people that swing the shade bats, they swung the shit because the conference does test and do different stuff. They said a lot of those people swing the shade bats to get to the conference.
Correct.
To get the visibility, to get what they need to get there. And then once they get there, it gets a little bit harder and they can't do the shave like they're doing. But they also brought up a really good point, and this is a question for you, Triple SA.
Okay.
So up until a couple years ago, from what my understanding was, after the championship game,
they retest.
He said, it did not come from me. I will never snitch. That's Rob on the line right now. Hey, shout out to Rob,
Rob
man.
solid. Rob.
Hey,
ain't no snitching.
Hey,
that's what I'm talking about, Rob.
I'm with you right. But from my understanding, up until like 2 years ago, after the World Championship game, they cut the bats.
No, it only happened once.
So that only happened one time?
Happened once, and they had no clue what they were looking for.
Right.
Okay.
Like, it was all for show. So
but
coming
maybe,
from, this is coming from.
Now, in that case, though, that's something that should be able to be done because all these bats come from the manufacturer.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's something that should be done. And I've heard a couple stories about people getting bats from the manufacturer that, hey, this is your practice bat. This is strictly your game bat. And you're told this. You're told this before you swing anything. Hey, this is your game shit. Man. Don't even fucking worry about it. This is what you get ready for. This is your game shit. So these things happen.
Yeah.
But like everybody knows it.
Right.
So why is this an issue?
And that's my thing.
I don't think it is.
It is, though, because of the traction they're getting.
I don't think it's an issue. I think it's...
People want attention.
To gain viewers.
Yep.
I think it's to portray you, Trip, and especially the conference in a bad light because the other person on that podcast is now with Perfect Game.
Yeah.
I think that's it. If you ask me, there's no way that Junior can sit in his position when he was CEO and a major player for many years, can sit there and honestly look around at all his teammates and confidently say, none of them swing shade bats.
Right.
Yeah. 90%, and they know it.
Who made that post? When he said that shit, if it benefits you, I bet you shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've been following.
One of the softball pages. John Kings.
Okay. John Kings?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He made
John
a post.
King.
He said, all y'all bitching about shea bats, but I bet you if you was down 3, bottom 7, 2 outs,
you didn't care how he did it.
Left, and your homeboy grabbed the thinnest shit possible and hit it out to win a championship, I bet you wouldn't say a goddamn word. And that's the truth.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. But as far as what you touched on, people using shea bats to get to the conference.
Yeah.
The same analogy applies to parents doing it for their kids.
Yeah.
Right.
To get that visibility.
They trying to get visibility. They trying to get recruited. They trying to move up and get a starting spot on high school team and college. Like, the advantage stops once you get to Woodbat.
Yeah.
But before that, you can take any advantage you want. Yeah. Now they have policing, techniques, which is testing.
Do they test with kid shit?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
Both my boys play like football. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't have any boys in baseball, so I've never had to, like, you know what I mean, go to do any of that stuff.
Well, if Rob's still on there, ask him.
I don't know if he's still on.
If he's still on.
Rob, are you still on here?
He can chime in on how they test. I know they do the rings.
Rob, if you're on here, how do they test the bats for the kids? Like, to test to see if they have shade bats or whatever, if you're on here.
But yeah, so the policing it with testing, that's all well and good. If you ask me, that's like a kind of a placebo effect because none of these testers are calibrated. You can go, like we talked about
it for myself the other day. Yeah.
I could send the same bat around to 3 different tournaments.
They're going to be different numbers,
and it'll be different numbers every time.
Yes, sir.
And then they test them on, I think Cannell touched base on this on that podcast. If they're testing on a plastic table, the numbers are lower than normal. If they move it to a solid surface, like there's a protocol to use the tester. It's a tool. It's a calibration tool. They need to be calibrated after so many tests. Like that's how it works.
Rob said he pleads the fifth.
There you go.
That question.
Okay,
got it. Noted.
I do know they use the rings to make sure they're not like egg shaped or flattened or whatever. They drop the ring from knob to end cap. And it has to slide down the barrel.
Okay.
But as far as testing, I know there's a PSI just like there is on slow pitch and fast pitch stuff, but they don't always test.
Yeah.
Like they can increase that if they want to.
Now when they're talking about the kids, you think that they do it for the girls fast pitch too?
What, shaving mess?
Yeah.
Buddy.
Bro.
Really?
Come on, man.
Everything is competitive.
Come on, man.
You got a lot of parents living through their damn kids.
Yes.
Okay? NIL is a game changer.
It is. Okay? And now, like in Ohio, you can get NIL in high school.
This is what I'm saying. So that alone gonna make me say, if I was one of those parents, like, okay, I didn't make it. My child might have the talent.
Yeah. He said they have a tester like USSSA. The sliding card is to see if it's cracked or dented.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But like what bat too? They had.
Thank you, Rob.
Cork bats. It's been cheating everywhere.
But like you brought up too, the best, like, and when we're talking about the game, right? And we're trying to get the major game back.
Yeah.
The best time in baseball was when?
Steroid era.
The steroid era, right?
Dude, I said it on the live at your house. I want to see fucking.
So that's what people want to see.
The steroids, the Adderall, shit, some of that booger sugar, all that's in the game. Give them the thinnest shit possible.
And let's put a show on.
But I also believe put a net. Like, I don't want to see pitchers get hurt.
Yeah.
Defenders in the comments already play 150 feet back. You know what I mean? Because they got time because it's hit at them so hard. But look, bro, put on a show. Like play the game.
And I still would like to see it. Like, you see teams make their moves, right? They make their moves. Like Dan Smith and Rufex basically combined. Yeah. They added a shit ton of power and stuff like that. And someone was talking to me about it. And I was like, man, it's nice. And you know, they may have another addition or two coming. I was like, but at the end of the day, right now, unless they let that guy pitch that was pitching, and I have no Austin, cool. I'm cool. Austin Dahl, cool. Yeah. But he's not a pitcher. He's a hitter. I think
they do it for offense, right?
But this is the difference though. In that game and in those games, Travis Clark is going to get you 4 to 5 outs that you normally wouldn't get because he's an outstanding pitcher.
His name?
Huh?
CKP.
For who? For the pitcher for Rufex? I can't think of his name. I was talking about it yesterday, but they didn't let him, when those big games came, they put Austin in because they wanted the offense. But you can't do that against a team like Resmondo, because if Austin misses, it's gone. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Where Resi still has, I feel like Rufex could pick up whoever they want until they get a legitimate pitcher. Now, someone brought up something that said, hey, nasty rumor, they might bring Purcell's back.
Shit.
And he like 50.
He's
it don't matter though.
He's coaching another team.
Yeah, is he coaching another team?
Yeah. Oh, okay. He got let go from his coaching duties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because of the Mizuno thing. Purcell is with Mizuno. Okay. So there was an issue with Dan Smith, who's a Proton guy. Okay. And he wanted his guys on Rufex / Dan Smith to be Proton guys if they weren't already with somebody else, like Dogs with Anarchy, blah, blah, blah. Well, during that transition period, from what I understand, and I caught that when Purcell was on the podcast with Perfect Boom guys, that he was basically saying, like, in the mix of it, he asked permission, like, hey, Mizuno's coming out this open patch. I want to sign some guys, and it was their players. Is it okay? He got permission from coaching staff, but then come this year, they're like, nah, we're not okay with that. So I think Purcell and the 2 or 3 guys he signed left.
Oh, he's with West Point. There you go. So Purcell's went to West Point. Shout out to Everett. What's good, man? Appreciate you.
E, what's up, E?
But yeah, he's with West Point. But I don't think, and they added some outs there. They added how you say his name? Acevedo. They added him. He's a stud, and he can hit for power. They added Harvey. They added Riley. Yeah. I mean, they added some killers. Don't get me wrong. But I think until they get that, they ain't fucking with Resi and Travis. Because Travis is going to do what he needs to do. And like I said, 4 or 5 outs a game that aren't supposed to happen, he's going to make happen. Right. And that's your difference.
And not just that, from that position, let alone getting the extra outs that you don't normally get, a hitting pitcher is rare.
Yep.
Rare.
He
hits. He leads off.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I mean.
Over 40.
Yeah.
That's why that team is always going to be, until somebody can find someone on that level or close, there's nobody that's going to fuck with them.
Somebody mentioned that they're changing the way rankings work for the major, so that a team like Resi can't form a monopoly and just keep going.
But how can you do that?
You can't do that, man.
If you're at the major, you can't put no point restriction.
When somebody said it to me, I'm like,
that's watered down. Then this shit gonna go down the drain for sure. Then.
But I know something's coming too, because even in the women's game, and we're trying to figure out what it is, we don't have a AA. There's no AA teams, right?
So there's A.
There's A, and then there's the major teams. However, this year there is a AA World for us.
That's weird.
Which we're trying, and it's kind of a weird thing. So
is
we're
it like
trying
a precursor
to
type, like a warm up type.
I don't know. It's the same week as the major.
The fuck?
So if you qualify for the major, you got to pick. Either you're playing the AA.
No, what men's you can play both.
Right. Yeah, but
men's you play the whole.
But you got to understand, we're A team.
Yeah, he A.
So we're gonna play A and B Worlds.
No,
we're gonna play A Worlds. And then we're going to play, the GSL is A and B Worlds. We're going to play USSSA A Worlds.
Yeah.
We're going to play GSL A B Worlds. And then by that, we should be good enough to qualify for the major.
But I'm saying it's in order, right? It's A, AA major, right?
It's A, B, A, AA major.
Okay,
Yep.
so what I'm saying is men's, like AA teams play their AA worlds, then they play the major.
Oh, I got you.
So why isn't it like that in women's?
Well, we don't have any AA teams, so I don't even know how the fuck this is going to work.
That's what I'm saying. So, and even an A team, because you're still in the conference, if you qualify, they can play A, AA, and major.
Yeah, but we can't. But what I'm saying is the dates that they have lined up for us, and I'll send you the schedule. They like overlap, so we would be playing the major and the AA pretty much at the same time.
The fuck, dang. That's tiring. Because
I asked the girls, I said, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
I said, we could have a historic season and we could be winning everything. You want to sweep the A in every category. Or do you want to sweep 2 of them?
And let's take a shot at the major.
And then take the shot at the major and see how we finish.
I say fuck
you know what I mean? Yeah. And I mean, our girls are super competitive. They're going to
that's what I say.
I already know what time it is. But, that point, that goes to the point thing, like, I don't know how that worked because there's no way you could do that. There's no way you could say, hey, okay, you're a major team, but you can only have 10 points. There's no way you could justify that. The only way you're doing that is if you're money hungry and you're trying to make teams make more teams. That's the only way you could do it. And then you're going to kill the game.
Which is why they had an ED tournament this weekend on the same weekend as Challenge Cup.
But it helped. Shit, I'm not complaining. It helped business.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm saying from an association standpoint, Challenge Cup for the most part has...
Well, okay, so I will tell you this. This week for BSC, there's like 34 teams. Next week coming in for first responders, and mixed. There's like 60-some teams, but they have another winter tournament. So our total teams is going to be about 100 teams. And then we have BSC weekend.
Oh, and they got seniors because I'm supposed to be there Saturday.
Seniors is for open. It's like regular U-Trip. It's not.
No, but I'm saying it's all at Viera, though.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
all
I'm saying.
Viera.
Like, all that shit is at Viera.
And then the weekend of the 21st to the 28th, or that weekend, they got 161 teams. And guess what divisions are there?
B?
D and E.
D and E? Yeah.
That's what
161 Challenge Cup teams.
That's where the money at.
And then you got the major the week after that. And then you're off until the end of February where you got seniors. Seniors is going to be an interesting weekend for me. Because we have that kill squad coming, right?
Is you playing?
No, he's not on it.
That's my wife.
His wife.
40. That's my wife. 40. So I'll be in the islands.
So
I'll be back
we
home.
have.
Oh shit.
We have 11. We have 11, possibly 12. We're waiting on Bubba to see what Bubba's doing, right? Okay. So, but my women's C team, we also have WSL Winter Worlds that weekend.
Oh, for real?
On Saturday.
Same spot.
And no, it's in Dalton.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna be down there for the first couple of days. Fly to Chattanooga or Atlanta, go to Dalton Saturday.
Jesus.
Coach them up Saturday, be back Sunday for a championship.
You ain't got to come down to here.
Yeah.
But I've got to be there for the picture. I got to be there Sunday.
Just for Sunday. I'm saying you ain't got to come down beforehand.
Yeah.
You ain't got to make that trip.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're going to let Yates pitch with a screen.
No, we don't need him. We got Sean Omer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We have him.
Yeah,
and we still got Ira.
But it's not 35 Challenge Cup until Yates pitches.
Yates through that goddamn that backyard that what do you call?
Shit, we got Andrew Collins this year.
Listen, I
didn't know Collins was in Florida.
Yeah, he been in Florida.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
But it's weird with Yates, man, like playing all the one pitch and shit against him. Bro, like you could face dudes with nasty knuckleballs and curveballs and they could change depth and height. This motherfucker gets behind the screen and looks at the ball and goes, I'm going to put it right where you want it. Like says it out loud. And you pop up. Like, bro, what? He's like, I saw it. Your eyes are too big.
Everett said he going to get a Florida ID and come play 35 too.
Yeah.
Everett like 29 or some shit like that, right?
No, I think he might have just turned 30, I think. He's early 30s.
Him and Buster young as shit. They've been playing for a long time, but like young.
He's been playing since he's like 18 years old.
Motherfucker.
Speaking of all the levels, right? So we got rec, we're going A, AA, all that shit. If you had to put a number on it, right? And I'm not putting Rob on the spot here. Like, I don't need an answer from him because this is his livelihood. This is what he does.
Right.
If you had to put a number on it, what percentage of players do you think
want me to answer this?
Swing a shady bat? Yeah, I want both of y'all to answer. What percentage would you put on there?
On what level?
On all levels.
All across the board.
Across the board?
Yeah.
85 to 90%.
I don't think it's that high.
Fuck me.
Ooh,
I don't think it's that high.
Okay.
I give it about
say 80.
I'd say
85.
Because you have the only reason why it's so high is because of the rec in the lower divisions. But I think it's about 65, 70%.
65, 70%. Okay.
Yep. And I don't think they're all like sending them off to bat doctors. I think what's happening is there's a lot of teams.
Rolling
and when
count?
I say that.
Does rolling bats count?
No. Well, yeah. Well,
I'm gonna get to that in a second.
But what I'm saying is there's always going to be 2 to 3 guys on every team that have them. So what happens is once those guys on that team see what that bat does, it's a pass them down bat. I'm not saying the guys. That's why I'm saying a lower number.
I didn't
because
say
they're not.
I said swing them.
Oh, then swing them. Yeah, you're probably about 89%.
Thank you. Hey, because look, I just did like a month ago. I just did a tournament, and the team from the number 5 to 12 was swinging at one.
But I will say, I don't think it's as bad in the conference as people think it is.
I think it is.
I don't.
So
because there's killers in it. Like you got a ton of guys like fucking Marsh, Everett, all those guys. They don't have to do it.
No.
Like they can fuck. You know what I'm saying? So like, and there's so much of that talent in the conference. I don't think they need it.
Let me ask you a question, right? Damn, I forgot we're in a pod. I can't talk like I want to talk.
You can talk how you want to talk. Yeah.
You a brand, right?
Yeah.
Right. If you got certain amount of people repping your brand, right? And you in charge of giving me bats and all that crazy shit, are you not going to make sure that I get the best equipment as possible?
Okay, but before I bring you on, like what we're doing this year, I'm already making sure your talent is elite. No, so you don't need the bat.
Well, I'm just saying in general, though.
You don't need it.
I understand what you're saying.
It's going to make it better, but the name is going to be, because in my sense, what they do on the field is a bonus. Like, you know what I mean? Like seeing them wear it.
Yeah,
I'm a clickbait person.
Yeah.
But not like I'm not going to drag somebody to get the clickbait. But, you know what I mean? But so I want the face to get a Sarah. It's fucking 100,000 views.
Yeah. But
you know what I mean? That's the shit.
Guarantee them. I put myself on blast with this, right? When I go to a backyard tournament, what I always tell people, bring the shit that's closest to whatever, and I'm gonna try to make sure that I get the hardest balls possible, right? It's like, because some of the time I'm gambling, I'm doing so it's like, so imagine on a higher scale of me investing $150,000 and all that stuff. Like, I'm gonna make sure that the players on this team or from the brands or whatever get the best equipment. I'm not saying everybody has it. I'm not saying everybody does it. But at the same time, I won't be surprised. And plus, you know, some of the behind the curtain conversations as well.
So Rob says, this is what Rob Myers says. He says, how many teams? And he says, question mark, I need a trailer with a compressor, and I'll find a parking lot, with the shaved truck. He said, and I'll have Everett, he can get his food truck, and he'll basically be cooking out there. Everett said he'd cook while Rob went to work.
Right. Because I'm telling you, if this man actually has to come and do a tell-it-all, like Kareem Steffen's Superhead book,
but
it's over.
Rainer just went on there and said, everybody that plays conference swings them.
Thank you.
He says nobody can hit that hard.
Bro. This I know.
But I just can't see that, though.
Bro, you understand, I've been around this shit for a long time. I know a lot of conversations.
But I've seen these people that hit.
They call it the player model. But fuck it, it might not be the person that's like, hey, I'm this guy, I gave to somebody and shaved it, but I'm saying the equipment that they are getting is already, like I said, if an fucking dude could give me a brand new bat out the wrapper and the bitch is at $239, who the fuck ain't telling you that somebody in the conference hey, here you go, I got the shipment. You just said it. You just said it. They say don't swing one, but you just said it. This one is for BP. This one is for the game.
I did say sometimes they do that, but I'm saying the majority of how many guys in the conference right now have played minor league ball or major league ball? Do you mean to tell me those guys need a shade bat?
No, they don't mean saying they need it. We're not saying that they need it.
It's to mitigate the misses.
That's what I'm saying,
bro.
That's all we're saying.
I don't know. Maybe
we're not saying that.
See, Everett said player model is not a thing. He just said it right there.
But this is what I know.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I
understand what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. I know that.
Yeah.
I know it's just, that's why I'm doing air quotes. That's why I say player model. Yeah. Because it got to be, they got to sound professional in some way. Yeah. Right? Because if I'm getting, okay, how many times you ever hit BP with somebody, you swing that person, same bat, but that shit sound different. Your shit and their shit sound different.
So I will say that there's also batches. Some batches are better than others.
Well, I will say this. I did learn about the bat making process a little bit. And part of the reason why I hear Juno is so good, right? Oh, shit. Juno's bats are so good. And it's not that they're doing anything illegal.
The technology.
But, you know, when they're making the bat, whatever that goes in to make the bat, right?
Yep.
Once you run that so many times, eventually as you get the numbers up, the bat's going to get less and less and less, right? Okay. So what Juno does, from what I hear, Juno's going to run 100 to 150 bats. So they're getting the best out of that machine. Then they cut it and they change the thing, right? Okay. So that's why they do lesser runs. Their bats are better. Okay. But they're made better. They're not like a tantrum, for instance. They might do a tantrum and they might run 400 bats, right? So bat 250 to 400 may be a turd, and you run into those sometimes, where bat 1 to 150 are perfect.
Yeah.
So that's what I hear. That's why Juno is so good, because they do, that's their process. That's what I hear.
I understand the logic, but from my understanding from reliable sources is Juno's made in the same factory as 6 other brands.
Correct, so but you pay attention to what I said.
Yeah, they're not running the same machines.
But they're not running test runs of 300, 400 bats at a time. Yeah, they're not doing that.
I get that.
So they're getting the best out of the machines. It's just like you use a fucking any kind of machine. Your best first few runs, you're getting the best out of that machine. So what I'm saying is they're getting the best 100 to 150 runs out of that machine, and then they're done. And they're going to run that again on their next bat, which gives them the ability to put out that. Whereas a tantrum or a KP or a 23 or whatever, they're running 400 or 500. So their first 150, 200 are phenomenal. But after that, you run the risk of getting those duds that aren't as good as when you first started on that machachine.
But that's like,
do you see what I'm saying? That makes sense?
When Suncoast, remember when I first started to swing at Suncoast, the first batch was in, and then the more they, he know, like, then the second time it was like, oh shit, it actually is like, I think they go back and the science of it and trying to figure out the right little tweaks on it. But like you said too, though, a lot of players on the conference do not need, like, I've seen Yates take a bat out the wrapper.
Rob just said you can't tell a shade bat based on sound. He said that's impossible. He said a broken in clean bat sounds the same.
So that, it clacked.
Yep.
It clacked the same way.
That was my next point.
It clacked the same way.
So how is that any different? So if I go and I reach in my bag and I don't know, just say I put 2 bats in your bag, right?
Yes, sir.
Two same bats that you swing.
Can't tell the difference.
One of them shave and one of them is well broken in, fails like a motherfucker, right? And I tell you, both of these fail. Do you care which one you grab?
No.
That's my point. So how is taking a shade bat up to the plate any different than knowingly taking a bat that fails miserably? How is it any different?
Right.
I don't know. I don't see a difference.
Right.
But this is a question I have to ask, though. So after all of this blow up shit, is nobody getting picked? Like, what's the goal? What's the end game?
They're just trying to make you trip look bad. I think that's at the end of the day.
Okay, but why?
Because it's going to lower the price.
Oh, speaking with
right?
Go ahead.
Because if I take your biggest model, which is the conference, right? So if I take your biggest model, what's your biggest thing for slow pitch, and I take it away from you.
Yeah.
If we're in a bargaining, if we're talking business, right?
Yeah.
So now you don't have that anymore. That's of no value.
Yeah.
That's the difference between me offering you, hey, you got a business with all this thing.
Oh, okay.
It's worth $2.5 million, right? So now I take your biggest thing and I diminish it. So now your business ain't worth $2.5 million. Now I can give you $1 million and call it a day. Because now you don't have that.
Right.
That's what we were talking about the other day on podcast, and that's what we think is going on.
Like I told Jay, I said, Jay, in the group chat, I said, I guarantee half the people criticizing on that damn post have swung shaved bats.
Yes.
Like people that we know. And the first thing Jay said, yeah. So I'm not even gonna bother read the people that being negative. The only person I seen on that shit is Evan Lang. I'm gonna call your fucking name out because you want attention, so I'm gonna give you attention.
Give it to him.
Stop trying to fucking clickbait and get your brand up. Nobody don't give a fuck.
Here, we'll say it again.
Evan Lang. Stop that shit. Period. Like, y'all trying to clickbait and be part of the club. Like, stop.
He said there's no BSC names.
Yeah, like let them people have their own shit. Like, why you even want to do that? But it's other ways. It's the same thing with that boom motherfucker too. Like, it's other ways.
Boom motherfucker.
Yeah, because I really don't give a fuck. I really don't. Nobody can't do me nothing. So my thing is, it's like, why you trying to attach a name and be part of something? Get your shit going in the other way.
I mean, we doing it the slow way.
But yeah.
Evan, I'm gonna say that motherfucking name again. Evan.
He did the same.
His name is the Funpire.
I don't give a fuck what it is, because at the same time, you're supposed to be cool. You can't try to bring a brand down and all that shit down and then come around everybody smiling, want to do a fucking picture selfie.
Hold on,
like,
but
stop.
The way he worded it, couldn't it have been taken like him promoting the fact that there's no BSC names on it?
No.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. You fired up. I'm trying to keep it going. That's all.
Because he been doing it for years. Like he been doing it for years. Fuck all that. Like, nah. Because
Ever said talk your shit.
I don't give a fuck. Because this is the attention he wanted, right? He's gonna get that motherfucker today.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why you always trying to? You a cool dude. I know you from before you even try to be selfie and be part of people's shit and all that. Be that dude, man. Not fucking try to clickbait and try to say something. That's why nobody don't like you. You put all that shit up, you get like 5 likes, bro. Chill. Just be fucking genuine, and then people gonna start following your shit. Period. And that's why I went off on fucking Evan Hardy on the shit after you said what you said. Like, bro, keep it cute, dog. Like you been on that uncensored shit
I will
for
say,
a long time.
I will say, and I'm a man, and this is one thing that we have to acknowledge. I did go a little harder on Evan than I needed to, but a lot of people didn't know what I was going through. Yeah. You know what I mean? At that moment.
No excuse.
So no excuse for none of that. But when I spazzed on him, it was like I was waiting. I was waiting for somebody to get out of line. Yeah. Because what he did wasn't really that bad. It wasn't that bad. And like Jay broke it down. If we just sitting in context, we joking. Yeah. Right? It's a joke. But because of, everything that I had, the timing was bad.
I came right up under the thing and say, hey, you been had your shit for a long time. Yeah. We just getting our shit going. Yeah. Like we supposed to be trying to make. I was calling about unity. Like we need to be together.
I went straight petty. I didn't say anything. I just talked to him afterwards. I said the response should have been, well, instead of being a fucking asshole about it, share the shit. Like, I'm saying, don't make fun of me.
He said there was BSC names. Renner says there was BSC names on there. We said he was wrong anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. That's why I know he was being fucking trying to be a clickbait because. I think like the one thing I did see, it was like I seen 1 or 2. I ain't gonna call the names. I ain't gonna do that. But I seen 1 or 2, and that person already said like, nah, like. But so what? Even if it was like,
that's the thing.
Who cares?
Who cares? There's gonna be.
I'm saying like, what are gonna be like? Oh, you can't complain no more.
A fun fact is, there is gonna be thousands of people that aren't on the list that are swinging it, and that have it. So even by their basis of their list, that they're saying, hey, these are the people that purchased them.
Right.
Okay.
Right? You're missing everybody who just doesn't purchase them or goes through a third party to purchase them.
Correct. Right.
So like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I swung it, but I've never fucking sent no bat off. I've never fucking paid for a bat.
Right.
But I've swung one.
I've swung a shade bat.
The next point to that is, so you're going to show me a list, right? And you can show me, here is the fucking purchase receipt, and again, none of this shit is coming from Rob. So whatever bat doctor they fucking working with, you can show me a purchase receipt, you can show me a shipping label, Where is the proof that person swung it in a fucking game?
That part.
Like you can't just
that part.
It's all allegations. It's all bullshit. Like if you just sit back and accept the fact, like, yo, this shit happens. It is what it is.
And not to defend that podcast at all, but all you people who are saying you're going to go on there and sue these people for them putting your name, you're fucking idiots.
What, people are trying to sue?
Listen, you can't do that. The only people that would have any ground or leverage to do that is like Rob and the business people. Yeah. If they just put your name for saying it, there ain't fucking thing you can do. You can defend your name and keep it fucking moving. So but all that fucking I'm a sue that you sound dumb as fuck. Yeah, you sound dumb as fuck.
To keep it even on both sides, I happened to catch a comment. Late last night.
Everybody got cell phones out today.
Got deleted. The Perfect Boom deleted this motherfucker quick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you got it.
When I say quick, I'm talking it posted.
So wait, they deleted it?
Yes.
Well, you got it.
Yeah.
Mine.
That's what I'm talking about.
So they doing all this allegation shit and throwing people's name under the bus. And don't get me wrong, you do sound dumb as fuck when you say I'm a sue for slander or whatever.
Defamation of character.
Yeah, defamation.
You try to sound smart, but you're dumb as fuck.
Okay, so none of that shit matters. Like you sound dumb as fuck. On the flip side, you also get to say whatever the fuck you want to them.
Yeah. Right.
But when they control the narrative, they get to delete shit.
Let's hear it. Let's what happened.
I'm not gonna say who posted it, but they commented, you should release how many DUIs y'all have and the fact that both are park pedos.
Oh shit.
I mean, I can release those files unless you cash at me to keep your personal shit off Facebook. Think I'm playing.
And did that shit real quick. They went deep. They went deep. But you go low, I'm going to go to hell.
But this is why we said you can be petty, but you can't be messy because we all have shit.
Somebody gonna take that shit the wrong way.
And what they're doing, someone's gonna bring the real shit out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's another thing in softball. You're worried about someone swinging shade bats when we have real life bad people.
Real life. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All real life bad people. So like you're worried about the wrong thing. I understand you trying to do clickbait. You could have did it better. You could have been more professional. Or you could just build it from the ground up. Shit, we get our little fucking views and we taking it and we just staying consistent. We staying consistent and we gonna get there eventually. where we need to be.
And I know we don't do the messy shit and call names, but goddamn it, today
you did. That was the first name drop we had on here.
I did too, actually.
No, he did.
I did. I name drop too.
Yeah, he came after.
Yeah. It's a new year. It's a new year.
I went anonymous. You heard that?
Oh yeah, you did go anonymous, but I did call a name.
I mean, y'all see it. I'll show you after. But it's actually nobody we know.
Oh, okay.
It's just a random person
that had facts though.
But yeah, don't throw stones. I'm telling y'all, don't. If you know your shit ain't clean, that's why. That's why we all try to say don't call names on here. Like I said, today was a different day, but we don't call names.
You was fired up though.
Yeah, because I'm fired up because I know dude from before all this shit. So it's like like. Why are you doing this stuff? And I ain't even talking about the BSC stuff either. Like I said, I know dude from before. So it's like, why are you doing all this stuff to get attention? Like,
trying to be cute.
You a grown fucking man. You 40 years old. Mm-hmm. Like, why are you doing that? Like, we all having fun in here. Be like, oh, hey, all y'all got hats on today, huh? You trying to be cute? Like, bro, just come in the room and chill and have fun. Like, you don't got to be extra for people to like you. Like, stop doing that. Like, period.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You heard it. You know what I mean? And shit, I might go in here and just tag him just to make sure he hears.
No, he gonna see this fuck. Then my accent came out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
But hey, man, I appreciate y'all being on here. I appreciate all you guys coming and watching today. We had some great viewers on here. We're going to get better on responding to you guys, your questions and your statements and stuff. But appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Keep a lookout for for a podcast Facebook page.
Yeah. We got
work on that.
We have that and a TikTok.
Yeah.
And a TikTok coming. So that way we can get some more shorts out to people and try to build this thing the right way without clickbait. We don't really got no clickbait. You know what I mean?
We're going to be petty.
No.
We're going to be petty, but we're never messy. We will never be messy because we are far from perfect ourselves. So we staying out the way.
But
you know what I mean?
is reporting the messy considered messy?
No, it's not. It's not. Because we didn't get into it. We didn't
we could have gone a lot deeper.
Yeah, we didn't do research and pull up nothing. We just said what was said.
Oh, on the record, I did fucking research.
I know you did.
That's what I said. We could have. That's what I said. We could have gone a lot deeper, but like I said, just to like you said, keep it cordial.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I just went over a little bit by calling names.
And shout out to Rob, man. Appreciate
you.
Input.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on today, Rob. I know you haven't really touched on a lot of people. So for you coming on and saying something on our cast, we appreciate that.
Yeah, fuck the people that trying to mess with your livelihood, man. That's fucked up.
But all right, that concludes this edition of the Petty Talk Podcast. Appreciate you guys. As always, like, follow, subscribe on all social media platforms. iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, everything. So we'll see you guys all next week.
All right, peace.
Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Petty Talk. Hope you go and like and follow and subscribe. Stay tuned. We're doing weekly episodes with new guests, new personalities. So look forward to seeing you guys all soon. Make sure you go and like, subscribe on all social media platforms.